We're in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Asbury Park's a population at one time around 20,000. It's a mile square city. It's been founded back in the late 1800s by a guy named James A. Bradley, and it's a seaside resort, 1 mile beachfront. It's beautiful, and the weather is it's getting good.
Please don't come to Asbury Park because this town ain't for you. It stinks. Don't invest in this town. If I put my husband's picture out there in the Army and Navy, he fought for this country, and now they're trying to steal his widow's property. My name is Jeanette Bender. I lived in Asbury Park for 80 years. This has been my home. I remember the good old days. That's why I'm hanging on. Because it's never going to come back. Not with the people that's involved here. But they're all in jail.
This was a gay bar at one time, and then I turned to rock and roll. And from rock and roll, we had a go-go bar, and after that, the city stole their liquor license, and shit, we've been closed ever since. They tried to buy us out of here at $388. That ain't enough money. So anyway.
But would you believe 2 pieces of land 2 blocks from the ocean? $300,000? What are they, crazy? That's what they offered me. I ain't destitute over here. You should be here in the heyday. Oh, this was someplace. Oh, the amusements. People were people. They weren't all out for the money. Because I got one man on my side. And then anybody that hurt me, they're 6 foot under. Even my attorney, he tried to get over on me. That one man up there is my man. Jesus loves me, and he's not going to let them steal my land. And my husband fought in the Army and the Navy, and they treat his widow like a third-rate citizen. I ain't much to look at, but you can't tell a book by its cover, right?
Yeah, when we had a go-go bar, and everybody thinks, oh yeah, man, you work in a go-go bar, you're so lucky. Well, being in one and owning one's 2 different things. When you own it, it's a pain in the ass. You gotta know all these go-go girls. And at the time, I had about 600 of them. And it's like being married to 600 women, and they're all on the rag at the same time. And they make up excuses why they can't dance, why they can't come in. This is wrong, that's wrong. It's just big pain in the ass. Sitting in one and drinking a beer is a good time. Owning one, dealing with the women, dealing with people, it's a pain in the ass. That's about the end of that. But anyway, yeah, they were the good old days. We're not selling, we're not destitute, so Just I don't do much of anything. Just watch the property and do things around the house. That's about it. So anyway. We closed in 1997, and we've been closed ever since. Right now it's 2010, so that's 13 years. The city's trying to screw us out of our property. They're trying to get us through eminent domain. They don't want to come up with enough money to buy us straight out. If you're able to hold out, you'll make money. But if you can't hold out, if you can't pay the taxes, which taxes are really high in Asbury, which they're trying to basically get the lower income people out. That's what they're fucking doing. Like people that can't pay the rent, or the homeowners that are barely hanging on. They're tough luck, because people coming into this town, they're willing to spend money on property. So anyway, when it was back in the early 70s, early 70s to mid 80s, this was a fucked up town. It was a ghost town. You go up the coast of New Jersey, from Belmar to, say, Asbury Park, there's be people on the beach in Belmar, Avon, Bradley Beach, Ocean Grove. You get to Asbury, nobody's on the beach, because the town was all fucked up. There was nothing happening down there. There was more lifeguards than there was people on the beach. And if you're on a boat, you're looking at Asbury, there ain't nobody on the beach but lifeguards. You see one guy on the boardwalk, and usually he's getting mugged.
This town stinks. I wish I could get out of here, because I've been fighting him. I just lost my son. He died. And I'm down here fighting city. I always got him with me. I'm home fighting City Hall, and my son is dying. They didn't have no respect for me. They used me like they just wanted my building. And when they see me, any of them, because they go like this and they run away from me, because they know God don't like what they did to me. He don't like what they did. And I just wish I could leave.
Been living here over 20 years. My mom makes me pay rent. You want to take a look at some of the Go-Go Girls? Here's all the Go-Go Girls. They're all the ones that danced. I took almost all these pictures on them girls. Marla, she was a hottie. Like I said, owning the Go-Go bar looks like fun. I tell you what, it's a big pain in the ass. This one, Chris, when I first met her, she was working another bar. She used to lactate and shoot fucking milk at you. That's the God's honest truth. This one here, Jasmine, she's from Trenton, New Jersey. She loves to give blowjobs. She's always bugging me. Always wants to give me a blowjob. This one here, Chris W., she was a hottie. Most of these girls didn't take the business serious. They just, most of them had drug and alcohol problems. There was a couple that they actually took it as a serious job, to where they came in and did their dances, made their money, and split. They end up with nice houses, nice cars, shit like that. This one here, she lives over in Ocean Grove. She walks dogs. You might have seen her over there, but she don't look like that no more. But it's about 20 years ago. Anyway, yeah, them were the days. Now I'm single, don't have a girlfriend, can't even buy a piece of ass. That's the truth. Asbury went gay, And I just looked out and there's all these beautiful fucking lesbian chicks. And they're all fucking hooked up. It's a terrible thing. I gotta live in a fucked up city. It's okay if you're gay, but if you're straight, man, you either got crack whores out there or girls that are taken, no freebies. So anyway, that's about the size of that. There's plenty in there. This one here, China. Her dad used to come, she'd blow smoke out of her pussy. Her dad be sitting there watching her. And were the days, I tell you though. It was a lot of fun. It was a big pain in the ass. Like I said before, it's fun sitting there drinking and messing with the girls, but when you're running them and doing the business, then it's a big pain in the ass. I was here during the riots, and that was something. Kind of fucked up the whole town. And it took from the 70s till now for the town to come back. So that's 30 years since the city's been kind of on hold. A friend of mine got shot twice in one day. Eddie Lattimore got shot twice in one day. We were like 16, I was 17 years old. This was my last year of high school. And the blacks were burning up their own buildings. You know, property values went down after the riots, but now the property values are back picking up because they're starting to find some potential in Asbury Park, so everybody wants to buy into it. And basically it's becoming a gay community, which to each their own. I'm straight. We just need more straight girls. I don't care what the gays are doing. And that's about it. To each their own. Just bring me some straight white girls. Black girls, it don't matter. Just straight girls. That's a bitch. So I go back to California and I tell my buddies, hey man, a friend of mine just released an album. His name's Bruce Springsteen. Why don't you go out and buy his album? And say, yeah, big deal. It's just another fucking bar band. Bam. Next thing, within a year, Bruce is on like 5 covers of like Newsweek, Rolling Stone, something else. Bam. Now he's the boss. And I was saying to all my friends, see, I told you I knew the guy. So anyway, shit, that was back in the 60s. He might remember me, I don't know, but I ain't seen him in long. I seen him to say hi to him, wave, but never stop and talk. Yeah, it's a lot of history in Asbury. A lot of history in Monmouth County. Matter of fact, a lot of history everywhere, but anyway, a lot of shit happened here. That's about the end of that.
Dykes, and I come down here to the boardwalk and I like to play some music and